Dude, that's my spot. I visited both on Saturday, matter of fact, and they're like 20 minutes away from each other and like 20 minutes each from my house. So I was like driving around like a madman. But it was all worth it. You know why?
All right, let's see what you got here.
Because I picked up the lethal weapon, Steve Blackman.
Oh, man. You know what's the funny thing about Steve Blackman is that very early on, there was a thing on the internet wrestling communities about how the guy who plays EC3, he's
Yeah.
like a big Steve Blackman mark. And
Why wouldn't he be?
And he liked a video where I recut Steve Blackman doing Blonde's One Way or Another.
One way or another. No, to me, a fight's a fight. So I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
So
Can you
I'm EC3 approved.
insert that into the show right here?
Absolutely. So my memeing is in the top 1%.
Now, did I pay too high of a percent for this Steve Blackman? I paid $4.99 for it.
I think that's about where it goes.
Right?
You know,
I mean, the box isn't in bad shape. Like I mean, at the time when this was released in 1998, has a Kmart sticker on it.
did he come with kendo sticks?
Yep, has a Kmart sticker on it for $6. I got it a dollar cheaper. I just had to wait 20-something years.
That's perfect. I mean, I think I was living my best life too, because when I went through the action figure set I had a few weeks ago, I glued Steve Blackman's skirt back onto him. So I'm living my best life.
All right, here is Ringside Collection Series 2. And you know who I'm trying to find in this series, and I haven't been able to yet, is Jim Cornette. But I did come across the Commissioner with official contracts, Sergeant Slaughter.
Now, what did it say on the figure? I remember it had to be something about, like, toys or something.
Let me see if I can read it here. Hold on.
I feel like it says something like official action figures or action figures must not or...
Warning, special care should be taken when handling toys containing metal parts. Edges of battery contacts. I don't know, dude.
That's
I
what
can't
it
read
says
all
on the
that.
forums?
Yeah.
I can't believe these punks aren't letting me tell them about the special care that should be taken when handling toys that contain metal parts.
I'm gonna text it to you
So,
right now so you can
if you were
see.
to try to figure out this action figure and make them, like, in a playset and interact with other people, unlike our Sergeant Slaughter, who used to be the running gag that he'd try to give somebody papers and somebody would run into him and knock him out.
Yeah.
Or that people would
Those
just,
are a
like,
bit-
deny... Like, he was basically a process server. And people were like, nope, not taking that contract.
I am Sergeant Slaughter, boy.
You are Sergeant Slaughter. I don't care what you are. You claim to be some kind of megastar?
He was actually handing out a contract that was about how you should handle your toys.
Ridiculous.
And that the
this
toy
one
might
I'm
be-
like super pumped about because I was at WrestleMania 14 in Boston. I think we talked about that before when I showed you the HBK.
Yes.
This one I got for $4.99 as well. This was at the Great Escape in Madison. And this is Mr. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H.
Nice. And as we all know...
And this one's kind of cool, man. Like, has the HHH on the side there. It's got the H on the knee pads. And, you know, obviously these figures weren't ever known for their great face scans and stuff. But that's not what I'm after with these. It's just these were like the ones.
As long as he can do a proper pedigree, then he was good for the time.
Yeah, that's all that matters, right?
But the thing is that, did that come with a ponytail or not? Because I remember the ponytail always falling off.
Yep, it does.
Okay. I'm pretty sure in a
Yep.
parts bag I have a ponytail that's just randomly from some figure, and I'm going to guess it's Hunter.
Okay, this one I absolutely had to have.
Yes. I know who this one is.
All right, this one I may have overpaid for a little bit, and I'll let you decide that for me. But this is WWF Referee Series 2 Ringside Collection. I paid $9.99 for the referee throwing up the number 2.
All right, so here's what I wanted to point out. You sent me this picture, and you said, "Oh my god, I got the referee." Why is the referee on the box look nothing like the referee that the figure is?
Because the referee on the box
It's Harvey
is
Whippleman, right?
Harvey Whippleman, yeah.
But the referee on the box is like
No.
Vince?
Is that Harvey? Yeah, that's Harvey Whippleman. But the ref, I don't know. He doesn't look anything like him. I don't know if you can zoom in on this right here, Joe, but he does. It's interesting.
Yeah, because he's not like a Hebner.
No, man, he's two.
Sweet. That used to be another big thing in our action figure fed. And basically, we like the one-note gags there. The referee, every time you ask him a question, the answer was two.
Two. Two what? What are you talking about, dog? Two. Jim Ross, what the hell is this guy talking about?
He likes to see two a lot, and maybe he wants 2 sodas.
Who's the wrestler from Oregon?
You say, do you want 1 hot dog or 2? You know the answer.
Yeah, but who's the wrestler from Oregon? Because he had Oregon on his tights. It was an LJN figure. And every time somebody would ask him where he's from, he'd be like, "Can't you tell?" And then he'd turn around, and on his butt,
He would say some other,
he'd be like, "Oh, Oregon." No, actually, Missouri.
Yeah.
It was a great gag.
This one is a special edition, right? And it might be special because he's wearing white lipstick. Series 1 special edition paid $4.99 for the British Bulldog.
Nice. He should borrow that red lipstick from the Evil Knievel figure. From
You see it though, on his mouth, Joe?
Yeah. Why is his mouth so white?
I don't know, man. But it's weird. Like they don't show anyone else like on the back that are part of this special edition like you'd think they would.
Uh-huh.
It lists the Warzone, which looks like Stomp to me, and Signature Series on the back.
Yeah.
Now there's just a couple of more here.
Notice there's like a Stomp series called Camo that I don't remember ever seeing back in the day either.
Yeah?
And it's like DX, Austin, all in like camo gear.
You know what's the coolest about this one?
What?
Is I waited 20 years to buy it and I saved $3. This was going for $13 at KB Toys. Product number 384065. I got it for $10. It's a grudge match set of Ken Shamrock versus Dan the Beast Severn.
Nice. You know, I don't think I ever owned a Dan the Beast Severn figure.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I mean, even Shamrock looks sad for me on that box.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Dude, he does. Look at his face. He looks like you just took his milk money away.
Or like he just contemplated, like, am I really in the zone, or have I always been faking?
Or am I just kind of...
It could be worse, though. You remember what our Ken Shamrock figure had?
He had VD. Yeah.
I ain't trying to have the burning penis every time I gotta urinate.
He had venereal diseases that were undisclosed.
He not only had VD, he sang about his VD, and he screamed about it to everybody. Which, I mean, I guess, own it, I guess, but don't.
Well, we're talking about STIs, and that brings me to Marlena and Gold Dust. Two Tough Series 1.
You wouldn't have said that when you saw her a few weeks ago.
I know. She was such a sweet girl.
Maybe we're talking about Gold Dust.
Yeah. And this one was $12, so I kind of went a little bit over on this one. But to me, it was worth it. Just the Marlena having the cigar. Like, that just looks so cool. And then Gold Dust having the half face paint. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of unique.
Yeah, and I did always like that it came with the hairpiece for Gold Dust. Like, it wasn't attached onto him. You could put it on and take it off.
Yeah, I like that. You know what I used to hate about figures? When they would give them, like, a shirt, right? Or like, all right, so for example, like a long sleeve shirt, okay?
Right.
But the sleeves would actually be, like, rubber. No, the shirt would actually, like, the torso part would be rubber, but the arms were plastic. So even if you took
right.
the actual piece off, it was their undershirt and then the sleeves of what
Yeah,
their
so
coat
basically
they were
it
wearing.
had like a pale body, but then like
Yeah.
black on the arm, and then if you took it off, you just have like, well, he's got just a random black arm or something.
It was pretty lousy. So yeah, a couple more things just to show and tell real quick.
Well, how about the
I
thing
scored-
that I showed you that I kept seeing on eBay, where they took that Shane McMahon figure and they listed it up because he
Oh,
didn't have
yeah.
the DX shirt on, that people kept calling him an Eric Bischoff figure.
Yes, I just met Eric Bischoff, and I'm going to talk to you about that in like 10 seconds.
But you didn't have him sign a Shane McMahon figure?
No, I couldn't get one here in time.
Nuts.
All right, so this is Cuddle Up with a Little Attitude, Joe.
Aw, what an adorable bear.
So this is just a cute little Mankind bear. He has, like, the Mankind on his back. He has the tie. I don't know. I thought that was kind of sweet.
Now, wait, let me see that. Was it a stuffed bear, or is that one of those, like, when at the time period where they did knockoff Beanie Babies?
It probably is a knockoff Beanie Baby.
Now, do you remember those knockoff Beanie Babies where it was supposed to be sports stars, but they really didn't do anything besides have the team color, and then it was just like Sosa,
Yeah,
and it was
and
Blue
this-
Bear, or like Aikman, and it was like a silver and blue, and you're like, that's kind of like, you didn't even put a Cowboys jersey on him or anything. It's just a cheap knockoff Beanie Baby with the name on it.
Yeah, a couple things I'm noticing here says Mr. Socko on the back, and it has a picture of the sock. Also, this is like handwritten and numbered on the tag, like handwritten.
Is it as rare as a Princess Diana Beanie Baby?
I'm gonna guess no.
There's been a lot of controversy lately over the price of this bear and what it's worth.
Those aren't rare either. Even
but
if
this
online
box-
says that they are, they're not.
This box is dirty. Now, let me tell you what just pissed me off.
All right.
Now, we talked about recently how I met James E. Cornette, Mr. Jim Cornette, right?
Yes, and
didn't
unfortunately, I failed getting you that action figure.
You did, you dink. So he didn't have any merch with him, unfortunately. So I went to his website. I was like, look, I'm going to support him. Like, this is my guy. So I got I'm a Jim Cornette guy t-shirt, which I'm sure you've seen before. Mm-hmm. And then I got the Legends of Professional Wrestling Jim Cornette action figure signed to Jeff, your friend Jim Cornette, which is just super sweet, man. Like, it's such a cool looking figure.